Hey there, it's Chris Reel with this week's episode of the Client Question of the Week. And this week's episode, I'm going to get into, and I know I've done a video on this in the past, but I want to get into a frequent question that we ask of our clients and our clients ask of us. And I want to give you a simple solution to what could be a vigorous process in documentation when you're going through a loan. So here's the question. The question is, hey Chris, how should I give my down payment? In other words, when I go into contract, what should I do? Do I give a personal check? Do I give them cash, right? Or do I have to go to get a bank check? You know, what should I do? And number one, first and foremost, never cash. We cannot use cash as a source of down payment. Number two, you can use a personal check. However, that's not the most efficient way to, for mortgage purposes at least. It's the easiest for you for sure, but it's not the most efficient way for mortgage purposes in order to give your down payment. And we're talking about your down payment at the time of purchase and sale agreement. The most efficient way is to go to your bank, okay? Get a bank check. When you get a bank check, this is what I urge you to do. Get your bank check, go to the banking officer, ask them, okay? So you're going to get a bank check for, say the deposit is $5,000. You're getting a bank check for $5,000, okay? At the time in which you get the bank check, you ask your banking officer, very simple, hey, listen, I need a documented transaction history showing this money coming out of my account with your signature on it, okay? So the banking officer is going to print out a transaction history from your last statement forward to the day in which you withdrew that deposit. They're going to print that out, they're going to sign it, and you're going to leave the bank with your bank check and a transaction history signed, of which then you can give to your mortgage officer for the source of down payment, okay? That's the most effective way to do it, guys, because if not, what's going to happen is if you give, first, we can't give cash, we know that, but number two, if you don't do it that way, you give a personal check, we have to wait till that check clears, then we have to have you go to the bank, a lot of times go to the bank and get a transaction history stamped by the bank, and or you have to go and download a transaction history or wait for your next statement, okay? So the most efficient way to do it, go to the bank, get your bank check, get your transaction history signed by the bank officer, and you'll be on your way, okay? Hope this helps, guys. Take care.